Hello,
Hello.
and welcome back to another video. This is a stream, actually. I'm not used to streaming.
I am.
Oh, I should put your Twitch in my bio
I'm
or
pretty sure
whatever.
we say that every time.
Yeah, he has a Twitch, and I'll try to link it. What's it called?
Apollo plays live
Sure is.
on Twitch.
So today we are going to play Hot Takes. We've never played this game before. It was like half off on Target at
Yeah, I was
Target,
at
so we just went and tried it. So basically, it is like unpopular opinions or something like that, where like you there's an opinion and you agree or disagree.
Very polarizing.
Very polarizing. I have to sneeze.
Achoo!
Anyway, so let's go ahead and start. It's really meant for 3 or more players, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
We could just do the prompt. We probably
I
don't need
think
the other
so.
card.
I don't think we need to like agree or disagree or anything like that. So let's see. These are all the There's a what do you mean bigger better edition. So these are the other games that they do. We have the Let's Get Deep, and now Hot Takes. And what do you mean? I think I have one of those too.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the disagree opinion ones.
Those look like prompts.
Oh, these are more prompts. Why are they sticky? Feel these. These are like super sticky.
That's okay.
Why are they sticky?
Oh, here's some more.
See, they're like. That's kind of grody.
These are part of the agree and disagree.
I would think so. We don't really need those cards. But if you play with several people, you can agree or disagree. Maybe we'll do it like this, where we have this box to put the ones in that we're done with.
Do you want to maybe just do like one of these stacks?
Sure, one of the little ones.
Yeah.
And see where it takes us.
Which one?
This one.
Boom.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I already agree with the one that I see. So the one on the bottom says, playing too many video games will make you dumber. Agree. He
I
dumb.
disagree.
Dumb.
No.
You dumb. Yep. So I very much agree with that one. Should we discuss?
Sure, you go first.
You're dumb.
Oh.
No. I don't think video games make you dumber or make you violent or make you anything. I think you're just whoever you are.
Mm-hmm.
So
For some people, it's an outlet
yeah.
to explore emotions.
Yes. So we have this little pile, and I guess each one of us will just take one. So you're next.
Football is the best sport to watch live. You probably don't even have an opinion on this. You probably
I
don't want to watch any
don't care.
sports.
I like baseball because their butts are really juicy.
I'd say football is probably top. Football and basketball, I think.
I can't stand the squeaking sounds of basketball, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm
I
not
like
a soccer person.
no, I do like when Taylor Swift comes on the screen when football is played. So
You do a lot of fun things at a baseball, like the 999 challenge.
I don't know what that is.
9 hot dogs, 9 beers, and 9 endings. So you had to eat 9 hot dogs and drink 9 beers before the game's over.
No, there are those Savannah bananas. I like them.
There's also, what's that? I can't think of it right now. But
What
it's like-
another?
There's like a baseball parody game out there.
I don't know.
It's not pickleball, I don't think.
No, pickleball is a real sport. It's like a
I don't know what is it called. I can't think of it right now off the top of my head, but they like wear like stilts to pitch
Oh
the ball,
my.
or like some crazy thing will happen.
That's weird.
That might be
Oh
the
my God.
funnest one to watch.
Yeah, I like fun.
Mhm.
My eyes so itchy. Ketchup is better than any other condiment.
Mm.
I disagree. Ranch is superior.
I would
What
say
is
it's universal.
it is a very universal
Mhm.
condiment. But I feel like a lot of people have. I mean, ranch is also like you either like it or you don't, but so is everything else. So I don't know. I don't agree that it's better than any other. I think ranch is the best.
Well, let's go down the line of foods.
Okay.
Hamburger. What are you getting on a hamburger
Ketchup.
condiment? Hot dog.
Ketchup.
Tater tots.
Ketchup.
French fries.
Ketchup.
There you go.
Chicken nuggets, ranch.
Chicken nuggets.
Or sweet and
Uh-huh.
sour. So maybe
I-
ketchup is the best. I
I
don't
think
know.
chicken is the divergent from the condiments from like
But
all.
and also ketchup does taste good on chicken tenders.
Yeah.
So,
So
man, maybe ketchup is
you
the
also
best.
like tomatoes.
I love tomatoes. I literally nothing is better than a tomato. So I don't know. I might have changed my own opinion on that one.
Having a baby can save a relationship.
No,
Nope.
no, I do
That
not
causes
believe
issues.
that. Yep. I mean, if you didn't like each other before, you're not
Yeah.
gonna like each other with a baby.
Now imagine going through a breakup with a baby
Oh God.
and child support.
Oh
That doesn't sound
God.
fun.
Ew.
Split custody.
Oh,
Or no custody?
God. Yeah. Oh. Going to your dad's house every other weekend
Yeah.
or something because you thought that you could save your relationship with a baby.
Blech.
You're wrong. I would rather have a group of acquaintances than one close friend. I don't think so. I'd rather have one close friend
Yeah.
who I can actually tell everything to and really lean on because
Mhm.
I mean, acquaintances aren't gonna help you if something really, really terrible happens to you. They're not gonna be like, yeah, you can crash on my couch for a little bit, or yeah, I'll help you rebuild your house. No. They're gonna be like, that sucks anyway. Your one close friend will be like, I am here for you.
Yeah. And usually acquaintances, like school relationships, don't really last too long.
No, it's
Outside
all
of school?
situational. Once you're out of that situation, they don't really care about you
Yeah.
anymore. So, yeah, I disagree with that one.
It's better to receive cash on a birthday than gifts.
It depends on what you're doing for your birthday because if you are okay, this is literally what we're doing right now is planning my birthday. My birthday's in September and we are possibly going to Disney for my birthday to the
Resort.
to a resort. So, for me this year, I would rather have money than gifts because the money would help out with the resort fees and everything. However, any other year, I would want a gift. So, it again is situational. If you are doing nothing for your birthday, then I'd rather have gifts. If you're planning something really extravagant for your birthday, money really helps.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're behind on your rent, I mean, that helps too. But, who wants money for your birthday to go towards rent? Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's completely situational.
Yeah.
Cash is always good because you're always going to find something that you want. But also,
Or even
I
like
love
a
a
gift
gift.
card to a restaurant.
Yeah.
It would be like probably tier above cash.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather... If they're going to do, cash or gift card route, I'd like a nice card that is personal. So that way it's not like, oh, God, I have to get her something for her birthday. Here's some money. Go away. It feels more personal if there's
More
at least
thought
a card or something attached. But I love a card. Oh, I love a card. So, restaurant food is better than home-cooked meals. I don't know. I mean, we are very new at cooking our own food, but...
You're very new at cooking your own food.
excuse me. I don't know. I really like eating out, but I also really like when we cook at home.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's more romantic, honestly, when we cook at home, because we work really well in the kitchen together. So, cooking together, we do very well. And then we can eat together, and it's like our own little house and our own little love nest
Uh-huh.
in the corner with our wine and everything. And it's just nice. But I love eating out, too, and I love going on dates. And
Yeah. There's some things that you won't make at home.
Exactly. But the things that we do make at home, we do very well.
Mhm.
We are chefs. Like today, I made my tomato okra corn beef thing that I make, and it is so good. I don't have bouillon cubes. I don't know where they are. I don't know what happened, but the food is so good, and like you're not gonna find that at a restaurant. But also, like, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't make my own fried chicken, I don't think. We don't have a deep fryer,
You
so
could.
maybe like that out would be nice. Or like fancy meals would be nice out, but like we do really well. So I don't
Like
know.
barbecue. That takes
Barbecue.
a while.
Yeah, like barbecue's really good out. So yeah, your turn.
Cheese is overrated.
Untrue. I literally
We
ate a
love cheese.
log of goat cheese.
You put cheese on anything.
I love cheese. Cheese is incredible. There are so many options, and a lot of things are not complete without cheese on top. So no, cheese is not overrated.
Alright, let's
You
go
are
down
a
the list
liar.
of foods. Hamburger.
Tacos. Hamburger. Make it a cheeseburger.
Hot dog.
Tacos. Oh, chili cheese dogs.
Salad, even.
Salads with a little bit of on top. Oh my god, incredible.
Fries. Loaded
Fries, spaghetti.
Loaded potato.
Can't have potato without cheese. So good. Yeah, cheese is not overrated. It's unmanly to cry. Disagree completely. It is so manly to be in your emotions and to understand what you're going through and to show them.
She makes me cry all the time.
Mostly because he regrets his life choices. That's not true. What? Hell.
Blink twice.
Shut up. No, I think it's very sweet to cry. Peter Mon cries all the time on his channel.
It shows
and
emotion.
yeah, I love it. I love it. I love watching a man cry. Your turn. Say it out loud.
Okay. Birth order, oldest, middle, youngest, affects personality.
Absolutely, it does.
I would say so, but I also only have a younger and older. Youngest and oldest perspective. I don't have a middle child perspective.
Right. You are the older. I am the younger.
No,
we are
well,
not.
yeah.
We're not related.
I was like,
You are the older brother to a younger brother. I am the younger sister to an older brother. So I think it absolutely depends. Like it shapes who you are as a person. If you are the older, you are more responsible. You have to be. And when you're the baby of the family, like you get coddled. It's what happens. And I feel like the one in the middle really does get kind of pushed to the side. Like I feel like it's just a thing. Like it's not good.
You're like Malcolm in the middle.
So yeah, I think it absolutely does affect your personality and all that. It does change you, because I very much have that like baby mentality of being babied and taken care of. So, and you are very responsible. So, makes sense.
Someone has to.
Someone has to be. It ain't gonna be me. Growing up in the suburbs is better than growing up in the city. I mean,
I would say I grew up in the suburbs.
I think I grew up in like the city. I mean, not the city, the country. Like,
Well, I think city is like downtown almost, or on the outskirts of that.
yeah, I mean, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, basically. I grew up like 45 minutes away from school in this really small town on the water. So, I mean, it was cool because that kind of view you will never get in a city. But also, I wish I grew up in the city because I never got to see my friends, really. I was always too far away for everything. I didn't really get to do things when I was a kid. And also, my parents worked all the time, so I was home alone a lot and no friends around, so I was a very lonely child. So, I don't know. I think it completely
Even
depends.
suburbs is like that middle ground, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the suburbs, I guess, because you're in a neighborhood and you have, like, kids
Community.
around and stuff, but, I mean, I didn't grow up in either the city or the suburbs, so I don't really have a very good opinion on this. I just think the city is just better.
I'd probably lean towards suburbs because cities are usually busy.
Crime.
Crime.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have to grow up faster if you live in a city, and I feel like you have a better upbringing if you're in the suburbs.
I feel like it would be different, like in New York, because everything's a city there, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Your turn.
Being likable and charismatic is more powerful than being smart.
I think that's very true. I think you can get farther in life being charismatic and likable than you can being smart. But
you make connections.
Yes, but you can also make a lot of money both ways, but I think you can get farther in life by being likable and being charismatic. Which is why I'm poor, because I am not likable and I am not charismatic.
And that's why I'm likable and charismatic and smart.
I have nothing going for me. Next question. Forks are better than spoons.
I always go for fapoons myself.
I don't like a spork. I really don't like a spork.
Not a fapoon?
No. I think...
I'm more of a fork guy because I'm not a soup man.
I love soup. Like, there's some things where it's like, you can't eat soup with a fork.
Like
but
rice,
you can't...
I'll eat it with a spoon.
You can eat it either way, but like, a steak, you're not going to eat a steak with a spoon.
Yeah.
So, I think a fork is more universal and more usable.
You can't eat rice with a fork.
Right.
It's just a little bit harder, but...
Right, you can eat it with a fork, you can eat it with a spoon.
Yeah.
But you can't eat certain things with a spoon.
I'd probably say fork.
Because I can always just better.
Sip a soup.
That's true. Just like pick up the whole bowl and drink it. Your turn, right?
Oh. Mm-hmm. There's nothing that comes after death.
Ooh, this is a polarizing question. I agree. There is nothing that happens after you die and that's it. And, very depressing.
I would like to think something happens.
There's no proof.
Yeah, there is no proof, but... Can I help you, Kat?
You're going after her, and then you get mad at her batting at you? There is no brain cells in that head.
I think the thought of something happening after death goes a long ways.
I feel like it makes you a better person thinking that it does, because your actions would have more of a consequence.
Yeah.
But I don't think anything happens after death. There's no proof, and also I just don't believe it. But I mean, there's a lot of good people that believe it, and there's a lot of bad people that believe it, so it doesn't necessarily make you a better person.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? You just think it would be nice, but you don't know?
Yeah.
Okay. Psychics and mediums are legit. So if you watched my last video, it was called I Went to a Psychic. I believe in them, which is weird because, I mean, I feel like I have to see it to believe it. That's just how I am as a person, and I've never died, so I don't know. But I have been to a psychic where she has known things and I don't know how she knew them. And she said things that have come true, and she said things that make a lot of sense. And even if they're not legit, they do just bring you a lot of reassurance. And even if they are fake, the feeling you get towards it and what you get out of your session matters more than that anyway. What do you think? Have you ever been to a psychic?
Never been to a psychic, never had a reading of any kind.
Would you be willing to?
I'd be willing to, but I'd also be skeptical.
I was skeptical my first time going because I was like, I don't know you, but I've had 3 readings in my life, and they've all been really good. They've been very positive and, like, good for me. Sneezing again. So, to me, even if they're not legit, you get so much out of them that it doesn't really matter. But I think they are legit. I think they know stuff. There's certain people that don't, But I think the ones that know what they're doing, they are real.
You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
This one's gonna be split between both of us.
Okay.
Apple Maps is better than Google Maps.
Nope. Google Maps is better. I have an iPhone now and I still use Google Maps.
I'm an Apple Maps man.
It's not good. I don't like it.
It never steered me wrong before.
I can't say the same about Google Maps. Google Maps has made me in a ditch. I never know where I'm going.
I think that's just true in general for you.
Yeah, because I get lost in parking lots all the time, and I don't think literally someone could be next to me telling me, turn here, do this, and I'd still be like, wait, huh? Here? Wait, the next turn or here? Or where I'm lost. So, I think it just is that I'm stupid.
No sense of direction.
No. And it's actually kind of embarrassing when I'm doing Uber Eats, and I'm driving to drop off Uber Eats, because they're watching the map and they're going, what an idiot.
You're going in circles.
You're going in circles and you're stupid. I actually had someone have to come out to the end of their driveway because I kept missing the turn and going in circles. And they were like, that's okay, you can just stop here at the end of the driveway and just drop it off through the window. And I was like, have a good day. Enjoy your pizza. A corrupt government is better than no government.
Define corrupt.
The one we have? I don't know. I don't like any government, but also imagine the chaos that the world would have if there were no rules and government.
If there's no control, then
it would be chaos.
Everyone would be doing their own thing.
Yeah, everyone would be killing each other.
Everyone would have their own territories.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean...
And again, with enough people, some kind of government is going to come out of it, so...
Yeah. I don't know. I think probably a corrupt one is better than no, because as much as I hate people telling me what to do, I think the world would be a worse place if there were no rules and set things in place.
Because government also comes with police force, emergency response, all
and
that.
Rules.
Yeah.
You need them.
Certain morals to follow.
Exactly. Your turn?
I'd rather lose all the money I made this year than lose all the memories I've gained this year.
Well, we have made so many memories, and I haven't made that much money, so... Imagine not having our memories.
Like my bank account right now? That'd be
My
fun.
bank account right now? Yeah, I'd rather lose the money than the memories. I love memories. I'm a very sentimental person, and I would rather be full of memories than full of money. But money is nice too.
Yeah, money gets you those memories.
You got a point. You don't have a good memory of sitting on the floor in the dark,
Yeah.
So, seeing movies in theaters is better than seeing them at home. Absolutely agree with this. We have AMC A-List. If you want to learn more information about it, I have a video on it where I tell you all the pros and cons of having AMC A-List. I completely agree with this. I will not watch a movie at home. I don't care. I don't want to watch it. If I'm in the theater, I always fall asleep. And I don't care. When I'm in the theater, I watch the whole thing, except for that one time that we watched Star Wars and I fell asleep. Otherwise, I watch it in its entirety. It has me hooked from beginning to end, and I love it. So theaters really make movies better. I hate her, but she has a point. What do you think?
There's definitely some movies that are worth seeing in movies.
In the theater?
In the theater.
Yeah.
It just depends on the movie for me.
But you would be fine watching a movie at home?
I'd be fine watching it at home.
I don't want to watch it at home.
But some, any big Marvel movie.
Yeah, I was thinking action movies or something like that.
You would want to see in the theaters. Like Deadpool and Wolverine coming up. We want to see in
We already have our tickets. So we have the early release, early access, the 25th instead of the 26th.
Being in the theater when Avengers Endgame happened was a whole thing too. That was a whole experience.
Sure.
You wouldn't know, but
No. But yeah, I really enjoy going to the theaters. I think it really makes a difference, especially in me, because I will not watch a movie if it's at home. Your turn.
and they have reclining seats sometimes.
If you have the Dolby, they have reclining seats.
Being famous makes your life harder. To an extent, I think.
I think it makes it harder to leave your house, but also, you have so much money.
I also think it just draws more attention. I think the more attention that is drawn to you, the harder things can be.
I mean, I'm just imagining Taylor Swift in my head, and like, life can't be that hard. You're Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Like, but it does make it harder because it's not like she could just go out to the grocery store and pick up
Yeah.
a gallon of milk. Like, she can't just go somewhere. Like, that was proven when she went to that wedding and people were like tracking her down. Like, she can't go anywhere. She can't do anything. So I think it makes your life a little bit harder, but also like
There's more services that you would have to get.
yeah, you'd have to take care of, like, you get security, and you'd have
Just
to
a way of
go
living would
just
change.
to live. Yeah, so I think it does make it a little bit harder, but also like so is having 4 kids and having no home. So, give and take.
You also don't have to be famous to have money.
That's true. I like money. I'd like to have some of that. The one who asked the other on a date should pay. I agree. I think no matter who it was who asked, if you were the one who said, let's go do this, you should at least offer. What do you think?
You want to go to Disney? You gotta pay for your ticket though.
Wait a second. But you asked me on a date, so you should pay. So yeah, we can go to Disney. Anytime, yeah, we can go. I don't remember. I feel like I probably asked you on the date, but I think you made the choice of where we're going. But I think I was the one who was like, let's go right now. Because I think we had a date planned, and then I was like, I don't want to wait. Let's have a date tonight. And that would happen, and then...
So like after work or something.
Yeah, so we just like
To,
met
like,
up
ice cream.
after work. Yeah, but it was really cute, and there was a cat there, and it was adorable. So, and you paid, I think.
Yep.
Even though I was like, let's have a date now. So.
I'd rather live without TV than without music.
Me, yeah. I'd rather. I mean, could you imagine me without Taylor Swift? I'd be normal.
What would we consider TV? Like live TV? Or
I'm
like
assuming a
Netflix
TV.
and-
I'm assuming any kind of visual, like TV
Like
at
YouTube?
all. Like no YouTube, no TV, no movies. I'd rather have just music than any of that,
I'd probably go with TV.
rather than music.
Yeah. So I feel like both of us, we use YouTube pretty religiously.
We do. We love YouTube. But also, could you imagine me without Taylor Swift?
Uh-huh.
You're like, yeah, it sounds like my dream,
Yeah.
actually.
Let's try it out.
You would be a lot less annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I'd trade 5 years of my life if it meant becoming extremely attractive. I don't have to worry about that. Because I'm so hot.
Can we read the card again?
Neither of us have to worry
I
about
would,
that.
yeah.
I mean, even
I
if
feel
we
like
were
5
ugly.
years is more valuable.
Yeah, even if we were
If
like
there
super
was, like-
ugly, I'd rather have my time.
If there's something that you couldn't change over time, then maybe. If you wanted to. Like,
Eh.
let's say
I don't
height,
know.
maybe.
If you were like 3 foot tall with like a
Yeah.
crow beak.
If you're like teetering on 5 foot, you might want to be a little bit taller. Or like the bigger boobs or butt, without having to get a boob job or BBL.
Are you saying my boobs are small?
No. I was giving examples.
I think he has something against my boobies. Anyway, dairy is bad for you. I don't agree with that. I think dairy is fine. It's good for your teeth. But I also think that I'm lactose intolerant, and it makes me poop. But I have the good kind of lactose intolerant where when I poop, it's done and I'm fine. My mom has a really bad case of lactose intolerant where all day she will feel sick. And I'm like, wow, that really sucks for you, because once I poop, I'm good. I'm good to go.
I suck back milk like it's nothing.
You really do. You're a milk boy.
Milkman.
There you go, milkman.
Advertisers shouldn't be allowed to market to kids.
I don't agree with that. I don't know, but like, I really enjoyed the advertisements that were on like Nickelodeon as a kid, and like as a kid, it's fun to watch them, and also it helps you decide what you want for Christmas and your birthday and stuff. So I don't think there's anything wrong with advertising to children.
Like aggressive marketing, maybe?
Or
But-
marketing things that aren't meant for children to
Yeah.
children. But like
how YouTube has like a... thing
not
you
meant
can
for
mark.
children. Yeah, exactly. So it makes sense, like, if you're trying to, you know, there's a water gun, or there's a new Hannah Montana soundtrack. That makes complete
Or
sense.
like a show that's obviously for kids, or a game that's for
Exactly.
kids. Then it
I
should
don't think
be
that's anything wrong with that.
Advertised to the kids because...
They're the ones who are going to be getting it, so it makes complete sense to advertise to them and not to the parents. The parents don't care.
Plus the parents can control what they see and don't see.
There you
So,
go. 55 degrees is cold. It is frigid. 55 degrees is very cold. Also, I feel like air conditioning to me is colder than outside temperature.
55 can be a little bit lower for me to get cold.
I think 55 degrees at night with the wind blowing and no sun is freezing.
I would say 40s probably
40s is so cold.
do it for me. Just because I'm
55
usually a hot tempered person.
You really are.
sweat a
You're
lot.
hot and you radiate heat.
I'm like a radiator, so
really
the
are.
pool helps.
Yeah. But like 55 degrees in the daytime with the sun shining and a nice soft breeze, not too bad. Like
Yeah.
a nice autumn day. But I don't know. At night, I'm just imagining it being cold and like the breeze
I
smacking
mean,
you
you're
in the
usually
face.
inside anyway during night.
I'm always inside,
Yeah.
so it's fine. Everything's fine. But 55 degrees in air conditioning, forget it.
Cats are smarter than dogs.
No. I think cats are more, they know how to get their way more than dogs.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're smarter. I think dogs are completely much smarter and much more able to connect a bond with people.
You're definitely.
than
I feel like you're
cats.
definitely able to train a dog more than a cat.
Yeah, because cats just don't care. They're
Mhm.
like, I know what you're saying, but I don't care.
Cats have their own agenda.
They really do. Brown noser with a hidden agenda, like they said at the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Yep, I saw that.
Wikipedia is a reliable source. I agree with that. They have
Yeah.
helped me a lot when I have random small questions about things that don't matter. They are not a reliable source, as in you can put them in an
Yeah,
essay,
you can't cite
but
them. But it's a
but,
good
like-
first choice to try to find answers to something.
yeah, and if you're just wondering something on the side, like that, what's that actor's name?
How
What was
old
he
is?
in?
When did this person die?
Exactly, stuff like that. It's gonna be right on Wikipedia.
Girls should get extra sick days for their periods.
I don't see how that's. I don't see how that's fair. Unless guys can have extra sick days for being stupid, like
Yeah,
that's not
unless
fair.
unless they're compensated like the same amount of. I
Yeah,
don't know
like
how that would
there's.
work.
I don't know. I don't see it. That just brings up too many issues
Yeah.
of gender,
Yeah.
and I would not. I wouldn't. I mean, I'd be happy about it, but like
Unless it falls into the same thing like maternal leave.
that's true. Instead of your maternal leave, you have that. But, like, I don't know. I mean, they also have paternal leave. So, like, it doesn't matter if you're a woman
Yeah.
or a man. You can still take time off of work to be with a child. So, I just don't believe that. And also, like, I'm on birth control, so
Yeah.
I don't have a period. So that wouldn't even be fair for me to be like, oh, well, it's the 10th.
You know what that means.
It's supposed to be. No, it's not fair. So I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'd probably just say like equal allotment,
Yeah.
especially in a workplace. There's probably a lot of politics going on, and someone's
Yeah.
gonna get angry.
Absolutely. Nothing worse than a man. They're always angry.
Yep.
You took that one up.
Throwing up is better than having a fever.
Absolutely. I throw up all the time. I'm a barfy girl.
After throwing up, you feel so much better.
You feel incredible after barfing. After having a fever, like you're
Fevers
gonna,
just last all day.
forever.
You don't want to get out of bed.
No. After barfing, I'm like, who's ready to party?
I'm either stripped down to my undies or in a blanket with a fever.
Absolutely. And once you throw up, you are good to go. So yeah, no, there's no comparison. People should be compensated extra for their commute to and from work. I do agree with that, actually. I think that would be great because my last job, I worked 45 minutes away from work. And if they added that into my, like, hours, that would have been incredible. Like, I feel like you should because this is all part of your work. Like, you're not asking, like, from the moment I wake up, I want to be compensated. No, from the moment I leave my house to get to work, I should be compensated for that.
I feel like I may have been compensated for travel.
To work?
Well, not to and from, but like as a pizza delivery driver, we were compensated for gas on deliveries. As a contractor now, I could take it out on my taxes for like mileage and tolls.
So maybe you are kind of compensated for travel then.
At least I am, but
I would love to be.
I don't think W-2s can
No, I don't
do
think
all
so.
that.
No, and it should definitely be considered in with your pay.
Or at least like on taxes, just have everyone be able to do it.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was my turn.
A British accent automatically makes you more attractive.
Absolutely
You
not. I
can't
can't
understand.
understand them. I have no idea what they're saying. Hello, and I'm like, come again? What are you even saying? So no, I think they are not more attractive, and I don't understand them. So it makes me want to actually get away from them. No offense to any of the British people out there.
Yeah.
You're great. I just don't know what you're saying.
I'm probably just indifferent, I think.
Indifferent. Could you
Indifferent.
imagine me? Hello, darling.
That's enough of that.
I don't know any other words. I was going to say like cheerio, but I think that's a different kind of British, so. Monday is the worst day of the week.
Yeah.
If you're working a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, it is. But if you're working like retail, it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, and if you're working like 7 days a week, it also doesn't matter. But if you're working like a normal 9
Monday
to
through
5,
Friday.
yeah, then yeah, that sucks. I hate a Monday, but
Yeah.
I think that was mine.
And animal testing should be banned.
Absolutely.
Shit.
There is no reason to be testing on animals ever. But especially not for like makeup and stuff. Absolutely not. There should be no animal testing. The only animal testing there should be is, do you like this treat or this treat better?
Yeah.
Because they are darling, perfect animals and they do not deserve to be hurt like that. That is awful. Especially like lab rats. Could you imagine? I love rats. They are so cute, so smart, so adorable. They snuggle right up to you. Absolutely not. That is awful. What do you think?
I might be indifferent to this one too, only because
What?
mainly
You're
for
wrong.
medical testing reasons.
You're wrong.
Because the outcome for some of these medications could outweigh that.
No. There is no reason to cost anybody, any animal, a life for someone else's gain.
Well,
Absolutely not.
Let me ask you this: if not animals, then what are we doing the tests on?
I don't care.
Because FDA wouldn't allow released untested drugs,
I don't know. Figure it out. That's not my
and
problem.
they wouldn't test it on humans.
Nope. I don't like it.
Mhm.
I don't want it. Nope. No testing. Animal testing should be banned forever and for every single reason. It should be tested. Nothing. Tested. So, you're wrong. Android products are better quality than Apple products. I don't think so. After I have had Android products for like 10 plus years, like all of my phones have been Android except for one Apple, and I didn't like it. It was like the 5S or something. I didn't like it. This is my first time having an Apple phone again, and I have the 15 Pro Max something, like the highest one that you could get. And comparing that to my old um, Flip 4 from Samsung, there is such a big difference in quality. The screen is crisper, the photos are better, it's faster. There's just so much better about it. Um, and you could argue that it's because it's a newer phone, but also there's just so much better about it. So I don't think that Android is better.
Especially for someone that uses a Mac as a computer.
The versatility of that, of being able to do Apple, the AirDrop and everything like that, and the using it between the products is incredible. Like even like Android doesn't do that. Like
You've
even if
had
you
like
do
a
have,
Fitbit
Mhm.
before that you did not use at all, but
No,
now you have an
I-
Apple Watch and now you
I
wear
wear
it
it every day.
pretty much every day.
Yeah,
Else
like
it's dead.
it's always dead. That's the only thing I don't like, is that it really needs a better battery life. But
I think yours just connects to cellular, so it drains it more. I think
it does. It probably does drain it more.
mine lasts all day.
Mine
It'll probably
lasts.
go 2 days.
Mine will not last 2 days. Like it will die on the second day very quickly. So that's what I think about that.
City life is better than country life.
No. Well, yes. Well, I don't know. See, here's the thing. I went from like living in that old small town on the water to living in the country in the middle of nowhere in North Carolina, and um, it was not fun. It wasn't fun, and everything was very far away, and I didn't have any animals. If you have animals, it's worth it to be on a
Yeah.
farm. If you have no animals and no kids and no nothing,
Or if you
there's
want
no
land.
reason. Yeah, I guess. But like, what if you have no reason for it? Why do you have all this land?
I mean, if you would want land, you'd probably want to do something with it, so it'd be better to go to country, like for farming or building stuff on it or
Something.
whatever.
Yeah, but
Or ATVs.
yeah, but like in my experience, I've had more fun in the city, in the Orlando area, with everything within reach, with everything. There's so much to do. You're never bored. And when I lived in the country, I was always bored. I was always trying to find something to entertain myself, and I was like, "Oh, I'd like to go here." Well, I can't because it's 40 minutes away. Like you couldn't do anything. So to me, I think city life is better than country life, but that's just me. If I had goats, I would love to be in the country. If I had kids with animals and chickens and all kinds of bunnies and stuff like that, that would be amazing. But my life right now, I'd rather be in the city.
I'm kind of like calling back to like the suburb question in the city. I'm more leaning towards like the suburb area, to where it's far enough away from the city where you're not caught in all the traffic, but you're still close enough to go do all that stuff, where you're not too far to have to travel a long distance.
But what about city versus country?
I'd probably say city.
Is better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Country is quieter, which I would like, but everything you would have to travel a lot basically.
There's
from
so
the
much
country.
traveling. There's so much that you can't do
Yeah.
because you're in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like they're going to be open on Sundays. They're not going to be open late. Nothing's going to be open 24 hours. And if you're hungry or if you're this or you're that, there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Can't
I mean,
hop
if you
on time
hurt
to-
yourself, there's a 40-minute drive to the hospital.
Mhm.
You could die. So, that's just my thoughts.
Baths are gross. Absolutely not.
Mr. Bathman over
Yeah.
here. If you're a child and you pee in the bath, baths are gross. If you are an adult and you shower regularly, baths can be very nice and calming and relaxing. It all depends on who you are as a person. I mean,
if
I
you're
guess an
using
adult.
the bath as to clean instead of showering, then that would be gross because then you're just sitting in your own filth.
Right. But if you're already clean, like
Yeah.
it's your.
But if you shower and take a bath, then you should be fine.
I agree. Waffles are better than pancakes.
Hmm.
I think frozen waffles are better than frozen pancakes, but I think
Yeah.
if I was at a restaurant, if
I
I
like
was
a
at
good pancake.
IHOP, I'm getting pancakes.
Waffles to me are a little harder to eat than pancakes too.
They are. They take longer. They're harder to eat. You gotta
Yeah.
cut them up real small. A pancake, you can shove that whole thing in your mouth and you're good.
Make it into a taco.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Pancakes are great.
Tampons should be free.
Tampons should be free.
Or at least at like the birth control clinics.
Tampons should be
Or
free.
like Planned Parenthood.
Well, no.
Like-
I think anywhere. Pads, tampons, condoms,
Well,
any of that should be free.
I feel like the service should be free, but you should be able to sell them too for convenience. Like Planned Parenthood places, they will give out condoms for free. They will test for free, I think, for the most part. They're gonna take out your birth control for free,
That's true.
so it could just be integrated into that. Like you could go pick up some tampons for free.
That's true. Yeah, but if you
But
need
for
them like
if you
if you need them right now and you're going to the Walmart,
yeah.
maybe they should be.
I
a
don't think all
couple
businesses
bucks,
should be obligated to buy a product and sell
and
it
then
for
sell
free.
it for free. Yeah,
Because then no one would have it.
that's true. But yeah, there should be more readily available free
Yeah.
options.
Unless the government was making shipments of tampons to all these stores and
Yeah.
putting it on the tampon section.
You know what I do think? If you're in jail, you should get tampons and pads for free. You should have
Yeah.
an option to get, even if they're like the low, not the great ones, you should have access to tampons and pads. I don't think they do. I don't think they have access to that yet. They have to pay for it. Otherwise, they have to like ball up paper. Like, are you kidding
Or
me?
use a diaper.
That's wild. I mean, some people murdered people, but some of them didn't. Like, they're not all bad people just because they're in jail. So, anyway. Dunkin' is better than Starbucks. I think they are.
Yeah.
I think they are. I think they have more options that we like
I
their
definitely go to
teas.
Dunkin' more for like the food.
They have good food. They have good.
I usually wouldn't go to Starbucks for food. I would usually only go to Starbucks on occasion when I'm in a Target.
Yes, or when they have their like buy one get one free
Yeah.
or half off deals, because otherwise they are so expensive. Dunkin' is a better price. They always have deals on their app, and it tastes good. I like it, but
And
also
I would only get like a Frappuccino from Starbucks.
yes, Starbucks raspberry tastes better than Dunkin' raspberry. That's the only difference. But if I had to choose one or the other, I'd choose Dunkin'. Except for that one that we went to, that
Yeah,
was
that
awful.
sucked.
Everything about it was bad.
Art should be a mandatory part of the curriculum, just like math and science.
They do, don't they? Like, I feel like you do have to take at least one
I
or
think-
art class, don't you?
When it gets into high school,
Oh, that's your phone.
it would it gets more diverse. There's more stuff to do.
I think art should
But
be
usually
part of
there's
the...
some art options. There's a majority of art options in electives in high school too.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I was able to take pottery
like theater,
in high school.
photography, pottery.
Exactly. I took
culinary,
photography.
convenient art.
I took art classes, just regular art. I took like any art class I could. And then I went to school for creative writing, and that was a lot of art too. And I take pottery classes on the side and everything. So, of course, I might be a little skewed in my feelings, but I think art
I don't
should
think-
definitely be
yeah.
mandatory
But also,
because
if you're not an art person, then
well, there should be easy options if you're not an art person.
Yeah.
But if you are an art person, then
But
you
it
should be able to
shouldn't-
pick
yeah.
whatever you want to do. But
I
there
mean-
should be like one art class that you have to take.
if it's mandatory, then the people that don't like art would have to take it.
One. I think it would be like there's usually like 4 credits of English, 3 credits of math. There should be one art class that you have to take. That's what I think.
If it's credit like that, then sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it should be like weighed
one a
exactly
year.
the same.
Yeah.
I don't think you should have to take 4 art classes and 4 math classes, but also I don't think you should have to take 4 math classes. Math doesn't matter. I'm dumb and I'm proud, but I'm very artistic.
I do think there should be more real world application classes.
Absolutely. there should be how to do your taxes. There should be how to apply for a job, how to make a resume, how to cook your food, how to take care of yourself. They need to have more classes like that. I'd honestly rather have that than an art class, but if we're not talking about that, and we're just talking about adding one course to the curriculum, it should be art, I think. But I don't know. You should delete your ex's nudes from your phone.
I don't have nudes in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have any nudes on my phone either. Oh. Except for that one. But that was mine. I think if you have anything of your ex that you see on the regular, get rid of it.
I feel like nudes is like a...
If it's on the phone that you're on now, you need to get rid of it.
It's like a... How do I explain it?
And I feel like you're honestly kind of icky if you're looking at it after you break up. Like, that's not yours anymore.
Yeah, it's like precious for the moment,
Yeah.
but you don't need it after.
No, why are you still looking at it? You're weird. So, yeah, you should delete your ex's nudes from your phone. Honestly, I think if there's anything of your ex that is still on your phone, you should get rid of it. I still think, like, having their number would be fine, but,
Yeah.
like, pictures and, like, kissy pictures and, like, cute little messages, I don't think that should be on your phone. Right?
Mhm.
Right. And, like, I wouldn't have just, like, pictures of my ex on the wall
Yeah.
or anything.
Like, usually for me, if I have an ex that, like, breaks up and everything, that message would get pushed so far down, I won't even see their name on my message list.
Yeah.
And I won't even go to it.
No. Okay. Your turn.
We probably go to the end of this pile.
Yeah, my butt's starting to hurt.
Gym class should be removed from school curricula.
I don't believe in that. I think gym class sucks, but I also believe that it is very important, especially for kids that don't get exercise at home
Yeah.
or any other time.
Get some form of exercise.
They need some kind of
'Cause
exercise.
Usually gym class is easy. Just gets you going.
Yeah.
I know the one stigma would be like changing in a locker room in front of other people.
There needs to be more places to change
private
privately.
changing.
I know when I had gym class, I actually went to the bathroom in the changing area. Like, I never changed in front of people because I was always too uncomfortable. So I would always have to, like, wait for the bathroom to be available or, like, hide in the corner. And I feel like that's not okay. I mean, especially considering how many people can bully nowadays, like, there really shouldn't be ammunition for anybody to be
Yeah.
looking at anybody else's body. Like, that, it's not 1970 anymore. We need to have things separated.
Yeah. And like if you didn't want to do something in a gym class, like a sport related thing, you don't have to. Like for me, in the gym classes I took, we were just, if you didn't want to do something, you just like walk around, stay active still.
There usually was an
Yeah.
option where you wouldn't lose for the day. You would just do something else. So yeah, I think there should be a gym class. I don't think it should be removed. I just think it should be easy, and it should be easier for you to get away from everybody
Yeah.
to change. Like, you should not have to change in front of people. That's awful. Diet culture is toxic. Absolutely it is. Especially, like, in the 90s and stuff, where if you were even, like, 110 pounds, you were fat. Like, that's awful. And it's unhealthy, the way that things have been.
Especially with the amount of diets out there nowadays. People will just go bounce around from diet to diet, changing
Yeah.
intake and vitamins and all that, and resources.
Yeah.
Just like changing all that, like fluctuating like so much. That could probably hurt your body more than help it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think there's a lot of good about taking care of yourself and
Yeah.
dieting and stuff, but in general, it is very toxic, and it's very not good. Your turn.
Mental health coverage should always be included in health insurance.
Absolutely, it should.
Especially
As
nowadays.
someone with every single mental illness there is, you should be able to get help for your issues that That none of that is your fault. That's what pisses me off. It's like people are like, wow, that kid's crazy. Get him a therapist. Get him some help. Get him some medication. People can do crazy things when they have mental issues, and they need to be taken care of. And it shouldn't be an issue like, oh, should we put it in our insurance? It's health. It's something that needs to be taken care of. And I think a lot of people would be taken out of jail if they were actually taken care of properly and actually had medication and actually had a therapist and counseling and all that when they were growing up. I think there'd be a lot more healthy people in the world if
sure.
there were.
Your turn.
Men have it easier than women. They do. They don't have to go outside and think, am I going to get hurt right now? Is someone going to take me? Is someone going to hit me over the head?
Yeah.
And no, they never have to think about that. They don't think about it. If someone is getting taken advantage of by someone, they can go, do we have a problem here? Like, I can't imagine going up to someone and being like, you need to stop doing what you're doing. No, I'm going to get hurt. Men have it easier than women.
Yeah.
Also, they get paid better. And also, they have everything handed to them, more so than women. Good boy. That's just what I think. I think men definitely have it easier than women. And also, they don't have to give birth. And they don't have periods.
Anyways, black coffee is the best coffee.
Nope.
Nope.
Black coffee
sugar
is nasty.
with a hint of coffee.
I want it to taste like raspberries and chocolate and strawberries and happiness. And then, like, I want it to, like, maybe have an aftertaste of coffee. But mostly sugar and flavoring and milk and yumminess. Because coffee is not actually good. But it helps you wake up and it helps you poop.
Yeah.
So. Famous people are usually happier than regular people.
Probably not.
I don't think so. Like, you hear about a lot of famous people, like comedians especially, that are not happy. But they are rich, so.
Yeah. There's more opportunity out there for them.
Yeah, and also they can get like a therapist that's just for them. That's on call all the time for them. So I don't think they're more happy, but they have more things that are going for them.
The book is better than the movie.
I don't know.
I'm more of a movie person myself.
Yeah.
I think the first, like going like way back, I watched Beastly. It was like made into a movie. Then
Isn't that with Vanessa Hudgens?
I can't remember.
was
But
a long time ago.
I know I also read the book, and it was nice to watch the movie first and have some kind of imagery to connect to the book, at least for myself and the way I think of things.
I was a very big book person growing up, and I don't really watch movies. Like, now I do, but I never watched movies growing up. I always read. My head was always in a book, like, always. And because I'm so creative, I could imagine things a lot easier in a book than watching a movie, because as a movie, they're just handing this information to you. In a book, you have to, like, imagine what they look like, how they act, how they walk, how they talk. Everything about them is completely up to you. So, as someone who's creative, your phone's really annoying.
That's okay.
As someone that is creative, I think books are better just because it's not so handed to me and honestly a little boring watching a movie. It keeps you engaged more reading a book. But I don't think the book is always better than the movie. There's some that are not as good, and also it just depends on the writing and everything about it. It depends.
Also, some people will just straight up flop whenever they make a book adaptation.
Yeah.
And just like really affect how people look at the book.
Especially if there's like a well-known, like, this person looks like this, and then they look completely different in the movie or something. The Olympics should happen every year. That's a lot of sports.
They also have like individual competitions.
Yeah, and they have like
stuff.
Summer Olympics and Winter Olympics and
Yeah.
like, and they have all kinds of, like, they have like
I feel like it should
NFL
be-
happens every
yeah.
week. So, like, no, that's too much.
I feel like it wouldn't be as special. the
No,
Olympics
and
if it
it's-
happened every year.
And also, it's
It happens every 2 years now, so.
And it's gone back since, like, the freaking dawn of time. Like, you're gonna change stuff now? No.
Yeah.
No. Keep it how it is. It's fine.
There's enough filler sports
Yeah.
to watch in between Olympics.
Yes. And also sports
And for the
are boring.
competitors, they have individual competitions where everyone from every sport doesn't need to participate.
Yeah. So, you're wrong.
Yeah.
The card, you're wrong. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Let me know what your hot takes are below. That would be
For sure.
cool if, like, you went through everything and you were like, I agree with this, I disagree with this, I do this and this and this. That would be cool if you would tell me all your hot takes down below. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what I got wrong to you. Is ketchup the best condiment? Discuss.
It's more universal. That's all I'm going to
It's
say.
very true. So thank you for watching. Thank you, Nick, for being on my channel. It's always a pleasure. And we will see you in the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.